going to start it off with the most obvious question in the world. How tired are you right now?
I'm exhausted.
Congrats on the win. I mean, record-breaking game. I know Coach said it in the locker room afterward. Longest game in team history, longest game in league history, most combined shots on goal, and unofficially we may have you as the most saves in league history. It's got to be pretty cool at some point to come out on the winning part of history like this, to not only win this game but advance to the semifinals.
Yeah, it's huge, and the only thing I was thinking of is we can't lose this game because I don't want to play tomorrow. I mean, it's great that we were able to come out and get the win there.
Just talk about the team tonight. I mean, obviously, you came up huge, but also the team did. And what was the message in between periods that you guys were talking? I know Coach kind of alluded to you guys were kind of having fun in there.
Yeah, we just said keep going. We were getting stronger and we could feel them fading, so we knew it was only a matter of time that we'd eventually score. So
at what point does everything become a giant blur for you? I mean, how did you keep focusing? And as Coach put it, stood on your head a few times to make some absolutely incredible saves.
I just focused on the puck. I wasn't thinking at all. It's the only way. It's the only way to do it. You can't let yourself get in your head.
Do you remember any of the saves? I mean, do any of them stand out, or do they all become a blur?
It's completely blur.
Obviously, they got 2 goals in the second period, which I know seems like forever ago. But it feels like after that, you guys maybe got some of the momentum going there in the third period.
Yeah, we definitely had a stern talking to before the third period, and we had to come out strong. We couldn't push this to a game 7 and risk it. So we came out really strong, scored those 2 goals early, and then we just kept rolling.
Did it feel like you had it tonight, or did you go through parts where you felt like you had it and other parts where you felt like you didn't?
It's such a long game. You just kind of keep going. There's the only thing we could do. You can't really focus on anything other than just the next shift and keep going and trying to score.
How do you keep your mind kind of blank and keep it from not wandering to whatever else is happening?
It's a good question. You just go. There's nothing that prepares you for this other than playing.
I asked Coach, I mean, at any point did you think we can't play tomorrow? Like we've expended too much. We cannot have to do this again.
If you have to, I mean, it's not like we have a choice. We can't say, oh, let's play this game Wednesday. So it's the way it is.
What do you do now? I mean, you've played basically the equivalent of 2 games.
Go to sleep.
For a day?
Yeah.
Up next is Alaska, a team you guys have had kind of a better number against. Again, #1 team left in the playoffs. You guys are #2. Huge matchup. It's always been the road, and you remember this last year. The road to the Western Conference Championship goes between you and Alaska. What does that mean to you coming up, and what do you guys got to do to pick up those wins?
It's a big series. I mean, they're going to be a really good team. They play on Olympic ice, so it's going to be a little bit of adjustment. And it's the same thing we did this series. You have to take it game by game and period by period, and just focus on winning each one of the periods.
Hey, well, congrats on the amazing win, and we'll see you here next week. And safe travels.
All right, thanks.